Hi guys, welcome back to the Colourful Table channel. I am SkillJim, of course, and today we're going to be taking a look at some of the upcoming Shenmue FiGGYZ. These are samples that have kindly been sent to me and Matt from Alex over at First for FiGGYZ, great guy. This is his sort of baby, this sort of sister project to First for FiGGYZ. This is called FiGGYZ. So you may have already seen the unboxing that me and Matt did together. We did sort of like a 50-minute video review going through each of these figures. I'm going to try and make this nice, quick, snappy. We're just going to take a quick look at each of these figures and what you might be able to expect when these are actually released. And I'll be providing a little bit of information on that fact as I go through these figures. So this is the packaging box. I don't know if this is just for the samples, like I say, or yours might be shipped in these. Inside you find this awesome packaging, nice, bright, colourful orange packaging, very uniform. You'll see as we go through each of the figures here, very much very similar sort of packaging for each one, so it's nice to sort of keep them on brand, if you know what I mean. This is obviously Ryo Hazuki. As you can see, there's a sticker that says artist proof, and then there's quite a few bits and bobs of information that we're going to be taking a look at here. So at the top right, you'll see that it says that it's the first edition. So there's actually when these are actually properly released, these Shenmue characters, and I think every single figure line that I'm aware of, is limited to 1,000 units per character. Once those 1,000 have sold out, depending on how quickly they sold out, if there's demand, then we might do a second edition, which will add another, say, 1,000 to the world, essentially. Other information, so there's an introduction video you can watch there. This is obviously a magnetic figure that you're going to be seeing in a minute. There's an included display stand, there's a wall mount sticker that we'll take a quick look at in a moment, and there's a reversible metal plate. This on the side here shows you the characters in the line. So obviously Shenmue, we've got Ryo, Shenhua, Landy and Ren. That is one of the backing plates that you'll see, like one of the sides there of the Game U arcade, and the other side is the Phoenix Mirror. Ryo is number 45, so I'm assuming there's 44 different characters that aren't Shenmue prior to this that are going to be releasing on day one, potentially. But let's open up and have a look. So some additional information now as I take this out of the box. So actually, as time of recording is the 2nd of June. Obviously I did the video with Matt a few days back, but I'm just decided just to do my own little video just to sort of show you. So these are actually going live tomorrow, early access. So if you sign up to join.figgyz.com right now, you'll essentially get into the figures world where you can make a profile. It's like a really nice, cool social media type platform. And also you'll then be emailed a link tomorrow to get 24 hours early access to buying these. So it could sell out rather quick. I don't know if it's built into the systems that they can sell out before they actually launch properly on the 4th of June. But if you don't manage to do the early access, you may be able to still buy these from the 4th of June onwards. So there's the figure. As you can see, really nice, well detailed. Ryo has his plastic and everything. Just try and get this on camera actually. So yeah, really awesome pixel art magnetic figure. There's a QR code on the back. I'm going to try and cover that because obviously I want to scan that myself. But essentially there's an app component. So you scan the QR code on the back. If you don't have the app already, you probably have to download the FiGGYZ app, but then scan that or whatever, and it'll probably just instantly add it to your FiGGYZ collection, which is a really cool system that they're doing, sort of a checklist based itemization. Really neat. You'll see it if you decide to invest. But if you decide to pick up these products, you'll get it straight away. And I'll probably try, when they actually do arrive, like the proper ones, I'll do like another unboxing, because there's like a chase variant exciting thing where there might be like a mystery gold, silver or bronze additional metal backing. So you'll get this, and you may also get a second backing included in the packaging as well. So there's a bit of an excitement thing there. So I do want to unbox more and show off whether or not I can get some additional backing, limited edition type things, metal, gold, silver or bronze. But in doing so, I'll show off the app component as well, if you get me, but this is just an early sort of sample preview. So there's the backing. It's quite weighty, it's nice, and the figure just plonks straight on there. It's got very minimal motion. The magnets are sort of like the ideal perfect strength that you can do stuff like that, but you can also pull them off so easy. Not much force is required at all, but like I say, the magnets are strong enough that you can hold the figure in place, you can drag him around and he doesn't fall off. You can spin the backing over, have Rio set against the Phoenix mirror there, which is a really cool sort of background concept. I do really like the location background, so that's what I'm going to be showing for this demonstration. You also get a little black stand, which sort of has like grooves inside there. It's got the Figgy's logo on as well, if you can see that hopefully. And it sort of pushes quite nicely in there. And yeah, Rio sort of sits on the stand with the backing type of thing. But there's also an additional sort of mounting concept that I'll show you in a moment. So let me just push this out. So this is the points card. Inside here you can earn additional rewards and points, which you can... I just sort of showed off my code there, so I had to do a bit of a jump cut, but yeah. So essentially you scratch this code off and then enter that into your Figgy's app, and then that will redeem some points or rewards or whatever to be able to get maybe discounts off future Figgies perhaps, or discounts off shipping or something. So that's that. You also get a 3M magnetic adhesive, so you can pull that off, affix that to your wall if you want to sort of mount your figure to your wall perhaps. So you see that's how it would go, and then obviously that would stick to your wall, so you can get a really nice sort of display going of Figgies on your wall if you want to, if you didn't want to use the included stand. Maybe you're limited for shelf space. So yeah, you could pop them on your wall like posters, I guess, but you know, loads of them. Just for context, these figures, metal plate, etc., is about the size of a Coke can, typical Coke can. So if that sort of helps you to understand, I don't know why I'm putting it in the packaging, if that sort of helps you to understand the size of these figures. Right, let's move into the next one. I want to try and keep this nice and snappy. Don't need the base, don't need the magnet. The next one, of course, I'll put them in order. This is Shenmue, really cool. Again, like I say, uniform packaging. She is number 46. Again, just to make sure that you're aware, this is an artist proof, so this is just a sample, so it may be subject to change, but at this late stage and the quality of the product, I would say that these probably are unlikely to be changed from what we're looking at here. This seems to be pretty much the final design, which is amazing. To be honest, it's already a 10 out of 10 product in its current form. So if they are to improve on this, which I don't think they can, but if they do, then even better. So there we go, we got Shenmue in front of the Shenmue tree, which is awesome. I love the location backgrounds. But on this side, we also have this cool sort of start menu. It's got cherry blossoms coming down with the Shenmue logo. She sort of sits there quite nicely. It's just a nice alternative background scene if you so wish to use that. Everything else is the same, so I won't show you that. We'll move straight into box 3, which is the Ren figure. Let me just get these boxes in a sort of an order to show you. So there's Ren. He's actually 48, so I probably should have gone straight to Landy, but in my head it goes Rio, Shenmue, Ren, Landy. But yeah, Landy's actually 47, doesn't matter. We can go slightly out of order. Again, sample, artist proof, subject to change. Plonk Ren out of the packaging. It's really nice actually how it's done, so the magnets sort of just fit in the holes of that plastic sleeve. Then we've got the metal plate that's in its own sleeve as well, which is nice, keeps it nice and scratch proof. Ren goes on Dragon Street there, which is an awesome background I think for Ren. You can see the map stand sort of just off to the side there. That's the running out into the sort of the staircase that goes around this way towards Ren's hideout. Lovely positioning, I think, there. And on the back here we've got the Heavens logo, which is pretty cool as well. What I was doing actually with the stands, I was setting them like that and having the character almost touching the shelf or the table that they're actually on, which is a nice effect actually. So you've got the character sort of standing on solid ground, which I quite liked. But you like I say, you can move them around the whole thing. You can have them sat like that if you wanted to for some reason. But yeah, awesome stuff. Let's plonk that there. And let's move on to the fourth and final figure, which is everyone's favourite antagonist, Landy. So let's pop him out here. So the material, I will mention the material that they've used for these are like a really nice sort of thick rubber. So you can see there is a little bit of pliability to it. Palmability, I don't know, you know what I mean? You can move stuff. It has got a little bit, but it's nice and thick. It feels nice. I've had similar sort of Sonic key rings in the past. I don't know if anyone else has had those sort of Sonic key rings or these sort of rubber key ring things. Hopefully you get what I'm saying there. I'm trying to be quite quick on this, so I'm just sort of talking a little bit of bollocks at the same time. But yeah, that's kind of the material and what sort of they reminded me of, if that means anything to anyone out there. Landy's background is really cool. It's the Shenmue 3 room, which is awesome. Landy's sort of room. Actually really cool seeing a little bit of Shenmue 3 representation. And on the rear, we've got the Dragon Mirror. So if you did want a sort of Ryo Landy face-off, you can put Ryo against the Phoenix Mirror, Landy against the Dragon Mirror, and that just looks so cool, I think. It just works so well. And then you've got Shenmue and Ren. Let's plonk them on their other backgrounds, just see what's going on there. That's quite neat as well. So quite a neat foursome there going on. So you notice the characters moving, facing this way and this way. So a neat little thing that figures have done here is, if you're a hero character, you're sort of facing this way, and if you're an anti-hero type of character, you're facing this way. So although Ren is essentially a hero in Shenmue, he does come across as a bit of an anti-hero at first. Obviously, he steals 500 yen of, 500 Hong Kong dollars of Ryo's money. He's a bit of a pain. Depending if you fail QTE, he slices Ryo. He always takes the elevator when Ryo's done the planks. A little bit annoying in that sense, but they do have sort of a bromance sort of thing building throughout the game. But you can sort of see the idea and the concept behind the hero and the anti-hero. He's not, even though he would help Ryo, especially at this point, he'd probably also ditch him if it saved his own bacon. Although he does sort of help him out in Landy's room, helps Ryo out of the fire. So he is becoming more of a hero by the minute, I guess. But those are the figgies, guys. So I'm going to go quickly through the information on the back of the boxes here. So we've got a brief sort of description of the character. So for Ryo Azuki, it says, a determined young martial artist seeking revenge for his father's murder while unraveling a deep conspiracy. For Shenmue, it says, a kind-hearted woman with a mysterious connection to Ryo's quest linked to an ancient prophecy. For Landy, it says, a ruthless and enigmatic crime lord responsible for the death of Ryo's father. And finally for Ren, it says, a cunning and ambitious martial artist with a hidden agenda who often intersects with Ryo's journey. So there we go, guys. These are the figgies that are releasing tomorrow if you've signed up to early access. Hopefully I can get this video out tonight, which is like I say, the 2nd of June. So these are releasing tomorrow for early access people, so sign up ASAP if you can. Hopefully you're still able to get into the early access squad. Otherwise, you'll be able to purchase these on the 4th of June. The retail at $14.99, which, you know, probably equates to about £10 to £12 if you're a UK person watching this and you're interested in these. I will link below in the description an awesome little video that Alex has put together showing off how the website will work, how you can add these to your cart and purchase them. And if you pick up more than one, there's additional discounts on shipping. If you pick up quite a lot of them, there's also discounts off your entire order. And for people out there that are really hyped about these and going to be picking up maybe 12 on the day tomorrow, because there's like a Sonic line, there's a Street Fighter line, there's a Cowboy Bebop line, there's obviously the Shenmue line and maybe some other lines on the day. If there's 12 figures out there that take your fancy, you also get a mystery figgy included in your package. So yeah, some real nice incentives to purchasing more of these. Obviously, but by purchasing 4, you're going to be saving straight away on the shipping. Maybe you want to pick up a couple of these sets, hopefully to increase your odds of getting a chase variant card, like a gold, silver, bronze. I'll be buying, I'm planning to buy maybe 3 sets of these, maybe the Sonic set as well. So I'm all in on figgies, and yeah, loads of discounts and additional figgies, I guess, available as well. Maybe we can give away some for Shenmue Dojo. If you want a more in-depth unboxing, including Matt as well, I will link the Shenmue Dojo unboxing that I did with Matt below as well. Other than that, guys, any questions, feel free to ask in the chat and I'll try my best to answer them. But yeah, that's figures, guys. I'm really excited for this. I am going to be refreshing the figures page tomorrow until I can get in and access these and purchase these tomorrow. Early access, I cannot wait. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Till next time, take care.